a drive from downtown along Broad Street and run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia.
Pick it up.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from the link. Kenneth Gainwell going to bring it out of the end zone. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Room to run right away. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He'll try to run for it. That's taken in. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And Derrick Henry.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Off the play fake, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he will score. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
People are getting paid. People are cashing checks.
2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. No, we change it. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing Jackson. Out of pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. First and 10. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. Down the left sideline. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. The Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, Jackson. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
You just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
2nd down, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up...
Savage Knees with the new follow. Savage Knees with the new follow. I appreciate it, fam. I'm going to follow you back. I ain't like them. God bless you and your loved ones. 100.
He's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Jackson now. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Play action now. Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down. Here's a give to Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Pistol formation with Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away.
Yo, what's good, Savage?
He'll take it in at the goal line. he will get back to
Welcome to the chat, fam.
the yard line. That's where the drive will start.
You know I can't call a man blessed, man, just sitting here getting a little rake in. You know how we do.
They'll start this
How about yourself, fam?
tight end look. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now.
That's what's up, fam. Happy 4th of July, fam.
Lead to his big tight end. Dallas got it. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody.
That man 26 coming up, man. Yeah, Sirski.
Fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Ravens will take over here just past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On play action, here's Jackson. This one intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, go some ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. Back in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Ardarius Washington. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. action. He'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 6. Back to throw, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Open man, Billfield is safe. Past the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Got him at his tight end, Goddard. Inside the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Hurts. That is caught. What a throw. Johnson. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Handoff. This is Barkley. Looking into the end zone and get this one much closer. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll return this from the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Action now on second down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Off the play fake, Jackson. He's going to keep it himself. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup, and another first down.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets these guys up first and goal. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, wait, how many touchdowns?
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The offense staying put. They will go for 2. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10.
Yeah, let's put 6 on the board, fellas!
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. To throw is Hurts. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. He'll look underneath for Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that. and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Now he'll run.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Darius Washington. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And that should be the final dagger in this.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that will draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To the air, Allen. Flushed out right. And he's got it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
When you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Now it's Jackson. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down and put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
No score after one on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 9. And Jackson throwing once more. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Here's Jackson to throw. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Coleman has it here right side. He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Now Allen steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm. But this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Steps away to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Allen. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
So after the INT, it's Allen rolling to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. On play action, Allen nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. They'll roll him out right. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensive. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Zay Flowers
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, Let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Tucker with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Having only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before half for Allen. Taking a shot for Samuel. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He's across midfield. Down the sideline he goes. Mark Andrews.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Play action. Now it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new, it worked there. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
To throw, it's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they hit him as he throws. As this one...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. This one will be taken in the end zone, no run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now here's Aaron Jones. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. We see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. What's more with Jones? And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And now he loses the football. And the defense has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And the Ravens have got a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A gain of 15 and a first down. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They fake to Jones, now Darnold. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Third and long. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter.
Let's go.
One quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. First and goal, and it's Henry. A good Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone. But no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he doesn't put it away, and the ball is out. One of the Ravens has it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
He's hitting after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates there to take it back in. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. At least close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Second and a yard. On the handoff, it's Finley. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. This one is hauled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. And he missed it. Wow, don't see that very often. Justin Tucker, one of the best ever. His career extra point percentage, close to 99%. But he missed on that one. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. To return, it's Brandon Powell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Darnold to throw on 1st down. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this pass. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Jackson looking to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And And the Vikings will take over possession here at the 44.
So when you talk about cover two, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those two safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover two, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.
He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This is caught at 2. And he's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. And now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score.
This could be it. This could be the turning point.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
A first down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Jackson. The ball comes out. But he'll gather it back in.
We got the ball! I got big presents on Christmas.
So we have reached the intermission in what is right now a 13-point game. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First and 10. Jackson. On the outside, he's got Andrews down the field. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. second down. Now Jackson. He'll find Aguilar. Complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. This is Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. To throw is Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Third and short, Jackson. Open man left side. He's got it. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's bait.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Throws into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So, these two teams take the long walk.
Defense can't stop you! 6, step 3! Let's get 2, 1, 6, not 3.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. On the ground, here's Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third down, 3 to go. Now, Jackson.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. And sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
And he's going to have the Ravens first down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. They'll go with the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. Jackson out of the pistol. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more. On to the lead.
I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll be second down. To throw, it's McCarthy. That is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target. It's second down. Now it's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. Jackson now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Again, it's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Jackson up top again. Able to make the catch. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
That's hauled in at the 2.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
Here we go. One final play. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to the 16.